Hey boys and girls, we're here on part 2 of lesson 8.7 for Go Math. Again, we have another word problem, but the good news is that this word problem is really just handing you the equation and just telling you, here you go, just solve the equation and you'll get the answer. It's really not that difficult. I'm actually making you do more work because I'm having you visualize and read it through and think it through. So let's go ahead and read the word problem. We read the word problem. You're going to read it once, then you're going to read it again, and we're going to look for key information, okay? So let's read the word problem. As you're reading, I want you to visualize. It says, New York received 3/4 inches of rain today, okay? This represents 3/10 of the total amount of rain New York received in July. So, actually, I'll go back to that. So the equation 3/10 R equals 3/4 can be used to find the amount of rain, or letter R, in inches the city received in July. How much rain did the city receive in July? Okay. Very wordy. They're trying to confuse you because they have so many words in here. And all you have to do is slowly attack this word problem. Slowly attack it. So we're going to read it carefully and we're going to analyze what it's telling us sentence by sentence or phrase by phrase. So here we go. New York received 3/4 inch of rain today. So in my mind, what I'm doing is I'm just going like this. This is 3/4. 1, 2, 3. So this is the ground, and I know an inch is about this big from the tip of my finger, my index finger, to the first line of my index finger. 3/4 means it's almost the whole tip, but not the entire thing. Okay, so 3/4 right here. This is my 3/4 of rain. Not a whole lot of rain, but I'm imagining what they're talking about, and I'm in the middle of New York City, okay? So 3/4 of an inch. I need to underline that. I need to know that it's inches. Let's keep reading. This represents 3/10 of the total, underlying total amount of rain in New York received in July. So this little 3/4 is not a whole lot because it says that in the whole month of July, the 3/4 is just 3/10. Okay, so we're gonna cut this into 10 pieces. And I'm gonna go half first because I'm gonna do 5 on this side and 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's 10. Okay, so here's 10. 3/10 of the total amount of rain. 1, 2, 3. All right. This 3/10, 1, 2, 3, is equal to the 3/4 that they received for the day. Okay. The equation 3/10 times the rain is equal to 3/4 can be used to find the rain, R, in inches that the city received in July. So basically what they're telling you is like, today's representing this amount. They want to know what is the whole amount of rain that they received in July. If you know that they received 3/4 inches today, and it's 3/10. It's equal to 3/10. This is 3/10. So what really is happening here is these 3/10, each part, each tenth could be represented by a fourth, right? A 1/4 inch, because 3/4 divided into 3 parts would be 1/4. So we're gonna talk about the answer right now without really solving it with the equation. 3/4 cut into 3 parts means that 1/4 is this. This is 1/4 of rain, 1/4 of rain. That's a little itsy bitsy bit of rain. How much rain would I have total? Well, if I know this is all 1/4, I could keep filling it out. 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. So how many fourths do you need to make a whole inch of rain? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 whole inch of rain. So far I know there is 1 whole inch of rain in the month of July. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another whole inch of rain in July. That's 2 inches of rain we received in July. Can I make another fourth? No, but I have 2/4 in here. 2/4, two of them is 1/2 of an inch. So my final answer could be 2.5 inches of rain in July based on this information that they give us. So let's see if my answer is correct using the equation after I've visualized everything and I'm trying to make sense of everything based on all the information I know. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna use the equation that they gave us. By the way, some of you probably hated the visualization. If you hate it, don't do it. If you love it and it helps you understand the word problem, go for it. Okay, so we have 3/10 r equals 3/4. We need to use inverse operation to solve this problem. So right now, my coefficient stuck to my variable. Right now, what are they doing? They're multiplying. We have to do inverse operation, means opposite operation, to solve this. What's the opposite of multiplication? It's division. So I'm going to divide this fraction on both sides, but I can't divide fractions. We need to flip it and multiply it. It's finding the reciprocal and multiplying it. The reciprocal would be 10/3 being multiplied on this side and 10/3 being multiplied on the other side of the equation. Whatever you do to this side of the equal sign, you have to do to the other side of the equal sign. This cross cancels. I showed you in the video before why it cross cancels. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cross cancel. And we would have 30/30, and 30 divided by 30 is 1, and we know that we can just leave r, 1r. 3 times 10 is 30, and 4 times 3 is 12, and I have to now, this is an improper fraction, I have to divide to find the, I have to divide it now to find the, get it not to be an improper fraction. So 30 divided by 12. I'm gonna do it on the side. 30 divided by 12. 12 can go into 30 2 times. 2 times 12 is 24. Subtract, I get 6. Put a decimal, add in a 0, bring it down. 60 divided by 12. It should be 5. 5 times 12 is 60. Subtract, I get 0. My answer is 2.5. I was right with my visuals. Yay! 2.5 inches of rain for the month of July. I don't have space here, but you would write your answer in a complete sentence saying, in New York City, they received 2.5 inches of rain during the month of July.